Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I am Random Ross and today I review Joker. So yeah, I got my Joker shirt on from as you can see. So yeah, with Joker Folie A Deux right around the corner, I thought now would be the time to revisit and review the 2019 Joker. So this is written by Todd Phillips and Scott Silver, and it stars, and directed by Todd Phillips, and stars Joaquin Phoenix, Robert DeNiro, Zazie Beetz, and Francis Conroy. So this follows, this is like a retelling, of the Joker's origin story, or as the Joker puts it, as many of his origin stories, multiple choice. So we follow Arthur Fleck, who is this guy who's down on his luck, doesn't have much money, looking after his sick mother, has this condition where he can't stop laughing and is a clown for an agency. And, he lives in a rough area in Gotham where society is not that nice to him. And one night when, coming home, when he accidentally drops a gun at work around some kids, he gets fired, and then some Wall Street guys gang up on him and he ends up shooting them in self-defense, but Thomas Wayne thinks it's a hit murder and it all breaks out into riots around the city. He also idolizes a chat show host, Murray Franklin, played by Robert De Niro. And Robert De Niro's character Murray sees one of his tapes and wants to invite him on the show. And throughout the film we see him slowly spiral into madness, into insanity as he worsens, and we see him transform into the Joker, the clown prince of crime. He goes on TV on the chat show, makes a statement and shoots Franklin, Murray Franklin, in the face. And we see him fully descend into the Joker. So what did I like about this one? Well, this was an interesting take on the Joker. Thought, okay, so in many versions we've seen him fall in chemicals, in others we've seen him become the Red Hood, and like I say, the Joker doesn't really have an official origin story. Like I say, he's an enigma. He has, like Mark Hamill's Joker probably once put it, he prefers his whole backstory to be multiple choice. And that's what I like about the character of the Joker. You can retell him many times, but he always becomes the wacky clown we all know him to be. So I liked that. I also liked, some of the supporting cast. We got like Zazie Beetz as a woman who is his neighbour and we think he's starting a relationship with, but then we find out it's just a fantasy he's having. And Francis Conroy as his mother. There's also moments in there where it teases, could Thomas Wayne be his father and he be like the sort of brother of Batman? That was an interesting idea, but I don't think they went much with it. Robert De Niro was Murray Franklin in it, who he idolized, but then when he mocked him on one of his failed gigs, he then lost it as well. And in this you kind of do follow Arthur and you kind of root for him, and at the end of the day I'm like, I can't blame this guy for doing what he's doing. Society's really turning on him, and he's you kind of get it. Like, he wasn't born evil, but the world made him that way. And yeah, I liked when we finally got to see him as the Joker, doing his stare dance to rock and roll, and him embrace the clown within him. And I also liked the makeup he wore, the green hair, he still had that, and the red lips and stuff, and his whole look he had. And Joaquin Phoenix was brilliant. I mean, if the part calls for it, he will lose weight, and he lost a lot of weight for this film. He was really thin, and his performance, I just thought. Of course, there are some bits in there like the slow burn. It is quite a slow film, so but I kind of didn't mind that. I mean, there were moments that were boring and I felt weren't relevant. This film is about 2 hours and 2 minutes long, but I have patience with it. I do. I have patience with this slow burn, and what we see in the finale of this film, I say, would probably be worth the build-up. But this isn't. I feel like this isn't just a This is definitely not a superhero movie. It's like a supervillain origin film, but it's also a character study and a look into mental illness, because we do live in a world where mental illness like depression and all that is quite the growing epidemic, and it can show what it could happen if ignored and untreated and stuff, and yeah. But I like that they make the Joker sort of sympathetic in this. So yeah. Also, I think they did good by doing it an R-rated as well for it, and not the tame PG-13 stuff that that a lot of these movies tend to go for. So anyway, Joker. What am I going to rate this one? I'll probably give it. I'll give it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Joker. So yes, there is my review on Joker. So yeah, like I said, this is in the build-up to Joker Folie A Deux, which I believe is coming out this week. So I'll definitely go see that and then review it. So yeah, have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. And also, if you love horror like I do, I have a channel for that too down below, so feel free to check that out. So yeah, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.